Plaintiff Azalea Rhodes is in a motorcycle club and says she got into an altercation with the defendant. Azalea claims after the fight, the defendant had her falsely arrested for stabbing her, but she was found not guilty, so she's suing. Defendant Keena Rory says she and her mother went to the scene of the fight, which was already in progress, to defuse the situation. Instead, Keena was tased by one of the women and stabbed by Azalea, and she's permanently scarred. She's countersuing for her medical bills.
Start with you.
Okay, basically, Judge, I'm in a motorcycle club, and my club member was sleeping with the defendant's cousin, ex, and they had words, altercation, led to a big fight on the block. And 2 hours before the fight, the defendant wrote on Facebook that she was coming down to fight, and I have that here if you want to see.
Let me see it, please.
After the fight happened, I was locked up from the cops. They said that I was being arrested because I was supposed to stab the defendant with a knife. I don't understand where I got a knife from. And I had on these little shorts. You
show me that, what? Excite me? What?
Well, they just said.
What does that have to do with anything, huh?
I had it on and we was wet because we was playing earlier that day. So they said I had a knife and they had to lock me up.
All right. So you're saying you were locked up in those little shorts?
Yes.
Okay, you excited folks in jail.
So.
Go ahead.
Basically, I was locked up for her wrongful testimony.
Prosecution, malicious prosecution is what you're saying, is that she lied?
Yes.
What happened ultimately? Did you all have a trial?
Yes, and I was found not guilty. The judge found me not guilty on all 4 counts. I have that here too.
Let's see it. It doesn't always mean that it's malicious prosecution. It just means that the person lost the court battle. Mm-hmm. Every time you lose a court battle doesn't mean it's malicious prosecution. Malicious prosecution is where the person intentionally makes up a story to have you arrested, knowing that it's untrue, and with the intent of causing you problems. But if they believe that you did something wrong, for example, you threw the first punch or you hit me from behind. Did they mention the knife during your prosecution? Were you charged with a crime relating to the knife?
Yes.
I don't see that. Show me something that has a weapon involved. I don't see that. Ma'am, tell me what happened.
Me and my mom got a phone call from my cousin stating that 4 young ladies was around at the playground threatening, trying to fight my cousin and her sisters. Mm-hmm. So when my mom got the phone call,
put on your uniform and grab your badges. You all are obviously the police.
No. She called for my mom to come down because my mom is the peacemaker. She handles all altercations. She tries her best to squash situations. When we went around there to diffuse the situation from what happened, the plaintiff and the young lady right there started surrounding me and my mom with another young lady while my mom was trying to talk to her friend who the altercation was with. One of the young ladies stepped up close to my mom, raised her fist like she was about to hit her, so I hit her. Because like she wasn't about to hit my mom, what was I supposed to do? And while me and the girl is in the midst of fighting, I hear my mom and my cousins and a bunch of people screaming, she has a knife, she has a knife, she has a taser, she has a taser. The plaintiff had a knife and her friend, who my cousin had the altercation with, had a taser. So while I'm fighting, I'm getting stabbed and I'm getting tased. Like I have the mark, the stab wound to prove it. Like I had to go to the hospital, I had to go to the emergency room. I pressed charges, I got the police report, I got my medical bills.
Let's see your medical bills, please.
Plaintiff Azalea Rhodes says during a fight with the defendant falsely accused Azalea of stabbing her and had her arrested.
What happened in court?
In court, she was found not guilty because I didn't have enough evidence to prove that she was the one that stabbed me.
Right. Who did have the knife? Did they ever find the knife itself?
She had the knife on her. After the fight broke out, she was standing next to a step with a lady, and she had the knife to her side. Like she still had the knife on her.
Do you know what happened to her?
Everybody seen the knife. Everybody that was out there
but
seen the
by
knife.
the time the police came, do you know?
No.
All right. And did those witnesses that you say saw the knife
Yes, I have
tell the police that?
Yes.
I don't know who hit first, but she was swinging the knife everywhere, and my arm was cut. Her arm was cut somehow, man. You don't know anything about?
No.
How her
it
arm
was a big
cut?
fight. It was a whole lot of girls. It was just
Pardon?
4 of us, and it was like 15 of them.
She is lying. She
it
is
was
lying.
like 15 of them.
She is lying.
How many was
She
it?
could have got hit from her own
It was
party.
a group. It's a neighborhood. People was fighting in the neighborhood. Of course, a group of people was going to come and
was a
see
big group.
the fight.
Could have got hit with
No.
no people.
It was a lot of people out there. A whole lot. Most of them from her block.
I'm not even from the block that I
And-
got
The
locked
block
up
that we were
on.
fighting on.
You
I'm not-
say
I don't
you
even
all
live
were
on the
going
block
to
that I got locked
you
up
say
on.
you and your mother were going to diffuse the situation.
Yes.
But yet you put on your Facebook, I'm going down and really about to go on this.
Go, like I said in court, go means anything.
Now,
like,
I know
go
what it
ham-
means. I know what it means. They talk to a stiff judge, a square judge. They don't know any different. I know exactly what it means. All right, good enough. And like I told you, ma'am, you were fighting,
Yes.
and she was cut. Now, just because she may have been wrong about it being you, she had what is referred to as probable cause to believe it was you. You were in a fight. She was in the fight. She ended up cut. Somebody cut her just because she may have had the wrong person. The fact is she was cut. Now, had she come in here without any cuts, then perhaps you may have had a case, but she was cut by someone. So I'm not going to grant you malicious prosecution. You shouldn't have been out there fighting. You got to walk away, as hard as that is for some folks. And ma'am, I'm going to dismiss your claim too. These medical bills are a result of your own actions. I hope you all learn your lessons about violence. You were almost killed and you were almost jailed for a number of years. So if that doesn't teach you, I don't know what else can. Have a good day. Both your claims are dismissed.
We never see each other. Like, I don't know her outside of this.
We're not
I never
from the
see
same
her.
neighborhood.
No, not at all.